Welcome to Veterans Archives, where we are dedicated to preserving the stories of our nation's heroes. We hope you enjoy this story. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like and share our videos. Check us out across all social media. Be sure to like and share those pages as well. And for more information, go to www.veteransarchives.org. Today is Thursday, August 28th, 2025. We're talking with Gary Scott, who served in the United States Navy. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
All right, we're going to just start right out with a hopefully an easy question. When and where were you born?
I was born in Pontiac, Michigan, 1942.
Okay. Did you grow up in Pontiac then?
No.
All right. How long? So you were just born there, but you lived someplace else?
Yeah.
All right. Where'd you grow up?
Mostly Clarkston.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any brothers and sisters?
Yeah. One sister, two brothers.
Okay. Where'd you fall in that pecking order?
I was the top. I was first.
Okay. So were you the typical oldest sibling then? You took charge of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. And what can you tell me about your parents, your mom and your dad?
My mom stayed home. She did work one time in Rochester at some cleaners there.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was in the excavating business.
Okay.
So he wasn't too happy when I joined the Navy.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that, I'm sure. Can you tell me just kind of briefly, what was it like growing up then in Clarkston, and what was it like as a kid?
Well, it was pretty good there. There was like two classes though. Us people out in the country were different than the ones downtown. They thought they were special, so different level there. So.
Now, did you live? Were your neighbors close, or kind of were you far apart from your neighbors then, where you lived?
Oh, they were pretty close.
Were they? Okay, all right. What about school? How was school for you?
Clarkston High School, that was good.
Yeah. Any sports or anything particular you remember about going to school?
No, I wasn't in any sports there. I just kept my nose in the books and get it done, get out of there.
All right. All right. So you get through school, and then is that when you joined the Navy? Is right after school?
Yeah, because I was pretty high on the list to go to Vietnam.
Uh-huh.
And so I went down and joined the Navy on January 19th, 1971. And then on the ship you get three hot meals a day, you get a nice bed, and you get a hot shower every night.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and I made a lot of the fresh water for the showers and the boilers. Worked the evaporator down in the engine room.
Okay.
For the ship.
So you were saying a few minutes ago that your dad wasn't real happy about you joining the Navy.
No, because he wanted me to stay there and work with him, in the business. And then when I got out, he said, I got a brand new excavator waiting for you. I'll take you over there and get going.
He was ready for you.
Yeah.
Was that sort of his dream, is to have you work with him then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he got over being mad at you then?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Well, talk to me a little bit about basic training. What was it like? What do you remember about when you first got there, and how you felt about your decision to join the Navy?
Well, it was pretty good, except when we first got there at night, went to bed, and this guy come in the morning with a garbage can with a baseball bat inside, waking everybody up, And then we got that bicycling shot in the rear end. Then we was all laying down. The drill sergeant, he said, "I'll work that out of you. Got to get up."
Yeah, and you know what? I remember that, and it really was for our own good to get that lump out of our butt there. That was painful. Yep, for sure. Now, where did you go to basic?
Great Lakes.
Okay, all right. And how was that?
Cold. I was in there in January in the snow. We had sidewalk watch. Go out and sweep the sidewalk off.
Yeah. So you were there for, was it 12 weeks for Navy Basic at the time?
I was there for 3 months.
Uh-huh.
Then I went home for a week, come back, and spent 3 months in engineman school.
Okay. So that was your A school then that you went to? All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, what happens next?
Then, let's see, what month was it?
So it'd have been June, maybe?
June or July.
Yeah.
Got on a train and went to New York to get the ship. It was in dry dock.
Uh-huh.
They were scraping the bottom. And went there then, got on the ship, and got settled in, then we took off.
How long were you in dry dock?
It didn't take them long to finish up when I got there. I wasn't there a couple days and they got done.
Oh, okay.
They
So you were
loaded everything up.
right at the tail end then.
Yeah,
All right. And now you were on an AKA.
right.
Can you maybe talk about what an AKA is and what kind of work you did there?
Well, I was a diesel repairman, and the AKA, we carried 100 Marines with us wherever we went, put them ashore every now and then so they could play games, and then go back and get them later. And we did that all the time I was in there.
Okay. And where were you stationed out of then?
Norfolk.
Okay. And that was what, 4 years in Norfolk then? Mm-hmm. All right. And did you? So where all did you travel to from Norfolk?
Well, we went to the Mediterranean twice, 6 months at a time, 62 and 64. Went to the Caribbean about 5 or 6 times. When we first got on the ship, we headed to Guantanamo Bay for a shakedown cruise, and went to firefighting school there, and then we headed out.
Okay. And where'd you go from Guantanamo?
Well, we went to quite a few Caribbean islands,
Uh-huh.
and then, yeah, that's about it, other than the 2 Mediterranean cruises.
Okay. Well, talk to me about your med cruises. I've been on one myself, and I really enjoyed it. How was it for you?
It was great. If you
Yeah.
want to look at some pictures in here.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford to go that much traveling on my own money.
Right.
So
Right.
Uncle Sam paid for everything, so
Well, and I think in the day it was join the Navy, see the world, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So you got to do that.
Well, I did put in for transfers after I went in there, I don't know, 3 years or something like that. And I put in transfer 3 times and they turned me down both times. Said my rate was too critical, couldn't leave. So I wanted to go to the West Coast for a while,
Right.
see some more of the world, but didn't happen.
I feel like whenever they tell you no in the Navy, they always say your rate's too critical. Right? And I'm trying to figure out, well, what rate isn't critical then?
Well, my rate wasn't, in my eyes, wasn't really critical because we had spare engines already sitting on the deck, all built up and everything. So for the landing craft, and then covered up with canvas, and they're ready to go. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's what they said.
I think it's just their way of saying no.
Yeah.
And giving you an excuse for it. What do you remember most about your med cruises then? Is there some place in particular that you liked more than other places?
I like Greece better than I did Italy and Barcelona.
Okay.
People were more friendly and it was good food.
Do you remember where in Greece were you at?
I was in Athens and I was in Island Rhodes Island, and a couple other islands. That were
Okay.
Greek. Never the fancy one, Santorini. Never got there.
My wife's Greek, so she'd be happy to hear that you enjoyed the other Greek islands that
did.
much. Have you been back since?
Yes, I took my wife back on our anniversary. Took her to the Med and went to all those places. And then after that, we went again on a transatlantic cruise. The cruise liner we usually take when we go on vacation was making a repositioning cruise to the Med. So we went again. So what we didn't see the first time, we got to see the second time.
I've heard about those repositioning cruises. It's
They're a lot cheaper.
yeah, a pretty good deal from what I
Yeah.
heard. You're out at sea a lot longer than you normally would be,
Oh, yeah.
but
Well, I didn't mind going to sea.
no. And let me ask you that too. So, there's something about being at sea, at least I think, like it's just different. Do you still get that feeling like when you look at the pictures of your ship and things like that? I mean, you really kind of have fond memories of being out at sea.
Oh yeah, nice fresh air, and we only had one rough time in the North Atlantic but most of the time it was pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I liked it.
Never hit any of those storms coming up through Hatteras to get back to Norfolk ever?
We had a hurricane in one time in Atlantic, and then a hurricane in right in Norfolk, in right in the bay there. And we had to pull away from the pier and go out in the middle of the river there and drop both anchors and run the engines to keep steady.
Yeah.
So, 2 hurricanes.
You know, I think that's something people don't realize either. Like when a hurricane hits, the ships go out. You don't stay in dock and hope for the best.
No.
Yeah. So is there anything else about your time in the Navy that you'd like to share? Any other experiences or memories about that?
Well, I enjoyed all the people we had, and I enjoyed working on the engines and stuff. And I was in the landing craft every time we had a landing. I was in the landing craft, so that was good. And then I just enjoyed it.
Yeah. Now, did you drive the landing craft?
No, I wasn't. I was the engineman. I wasn't the coxswain.
Oh, okay. All right.
So.
Now, did you ever cross the equator? Did you get
Nope, never got to be a shellback.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed that part. I didn't get to do that either. So, but talked to a lot of people who have some great pictures from their shellback initiation. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, very good. So you were in the Navy for 4 years. Your enlistment was up. What made you decide to get out of the Navy?
Well, 4 years was long enough, and then my dad wanted me back real bad to go to work. So
Yeah.
he wasn't too happy. So until I got back.
It was time. Well, what was it like when you left the base for the last time and you knew you weren't going to be in uniform anymore?
I didn't miss it. I didn't go to, they give me a card to go to, what do they call it? Forget what they call it.
Oh, the exchange, what was
No, you go to meetings and stuff, but it's not.
like a transition program?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never went. Didn't see any need.
Yeah. You knew what you were going to do, right? When you got. So did you when you left Norfolk, then you just flew straight home?
Yeah.
Okay. And you weren't married at this point,
No.
were you? Okay. All right. So you got home and talk to me about, what was it like to come home after being gone for so long?
It was good. My young brother there, he was glad I got back. He was glad to see me, and I was glad to get home.
Yeah. So
But I did enjoy the Navy. I enjoyed being at sea, especially when you come out of a city or something, go out, the water's nasty looking until you get to a certain way, and then it's like a line across the water, and then it's nice water, clean water.
Yeah.
So.
You have those days when it's like a mirror, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just still and yeah. It's been a long time for me too, but I still remember those days.
Yeah.
I can't talk my wife into going on a cruise.
No?
No.
Oh, they're great.
I wish I could.
Good food, and it's all good. Shows,
Yeah.
music.
Everything you could want right there.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot different from being on a Navy ship, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The entertainment was completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started working for your dad in the excavating business then? And is that what you did you continue doing that?
Yeah, he retired in '71, I think, and moved up Indian River. And I took it over and run it until I quit in 2012, I think. There wasn't any commercial jobs coming up on the screen, and there wasn't any housing going on then, so I said, well, it's time to close the doors.
Yeah.
And my son wanted to keep going. I said, no, we can't, there's no work. It's time to close the doors.
Right. So tell me about when did you meet your wife and how?
Let's see, I met her in boy, 68 or 69. I got married in 71. And she went to Waterford High School. I went to Clarkston. So one thing that surprised me, I went to her 50th reunion.
Yeah.
And she said, I want to introduce you to one of the guys. I said, okay. So we went over there and she says, this is my husband, Gary Scott. He said, Gary Scott, he's a legend. What he did was poured footings and poured walls. And I dug basements level. I mean, they didn't have to fill in. They didn't have to dig a hole. It was level. I used a transit or something like that, so I kept it level. So they loved that. All of them cement guys loved me.
Oh yeah, make their job easy.
Yeah. Well, that surprised her.
Didn't even know you were a legend.
No, she said, "Did you have fun at the reunion?" Well, why not? I'm a legend.
That's right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. So how many children do you have?
2 boys.
Okay. And were they born fairly close together, or are they close in
About
age?
3 years apart. One's 50 and one's 37, 38.
All right. What was it like? Run the business and having boys run around, because boys can be a handful, can't they?
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
I didn't have any trouble though. No. Sometimes they went with me.
Uh-huh.
So
Now, did your sons go into business with you as
No.
well? Okay.
no. Well, my young son did.
Uh-huh.
That's when we closed the doors. That's when I closed the doors when there wasn't any work.
Yeah, you had the bust in 2008, and it took a long time to come back from all that, didn't it? Yeah. So what did you do after you closed the doors?
I drove cars for Jack Roush for 9 years.
Okay.
I went to a place, they had new cars from Chrysler and some foreign cars. And you go in the morning, they give you your paperwork, what car you was getting, and then they had a GPS on the dash. You just followed the route, nice and easy, all by yourself, nobody with you. So once in a while, you had somebody checking the stuff on the radio, make sure you worked, and done that for 9 years.
So did you take the cars to dealerships then?
No, we just drove them around, test drove them.
Oh, okay.
Then come back, write a report on them, what was wrong with them, and stuff like that.
Okay. Now is that Roush Engineering? Is that who that company is?
Yeah,
or?
Jack Roush.
Yeah. Okay. They actually do a lot of work with veterans.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah. I see them at a lot of different meetings and things like that. So that's kind of interesting. You get to these are all the newer cars then that you're driving.
Brand new, right from the factory.
Wow.
You can test drive them, write up a thing on the end of what was wrong with them, what was good with them. So, the softest seats though were in the Dodge pickups, not in the cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the Dodge pickups myself. I think
I had one too.
Yeah.
Just till recently, my wife said, too much money in insurance, 2 cars, so got rid of the pickup.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I got rid of my pickup about 8 years ago. Little secret, my wife accidentally hit the mirror on the garage too many times, so I thought it was time to get rid of the truck. So we moved to a car as well.
Yeah, we do a lot of traveling, so we got a new Hyundai that's 6-passenger, and I told him, I said, I don't want a 6-passenger with little kid seats in the back, because we haul 6 adults when we go somewhere. Go down south, or go to Branson, or go to, all over the place. So then we got that.
Is that working out pretty good for you?
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Yeah.
You get a tickle when you go down 75 from here. They'll say, check your directions, you're going the wrong way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because they shifted the lanes.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fixing all the roads at once, as a matter of fact.
Well, the northbound lane used to be north, now it's south. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd tell us every now and then. It told us 2 or 3 times coming home yesterday.
Well, it's funny. I didn't think about that, but when I travel to Detroit, my GPS does the same thing. It's like keeps trying to shift me over, like I'm doing the wrong thing.
Well, this car talks to you.
Oh, very nice.
And when you get out, it says, check the back seats. Make sure there's no kids or anything back there. It's a nice car.
Yeah. Well, back to your excavating business though. So you did a lot of the excavation for like the Detroit area then, or the Clarkson
No,
area?
mostly in Oakland County.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So there's probably a lot of houses out there that
Oh yeah.
you can drive by and you know that you did that basement.
I've done that one. I've done that one.
Yeah. Is that a source of pride for you, being a legend and all?
That shocked my wife.
Yeah. 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 So you've been married for how long then? 54 years?
54 years.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the secret?
Well, we're total opposites, but we do get along.
Well, they say opposites attract, for sure. Well, you have some paperwork and stuff here. What do you want to talk about? Any of this that you have?
Well, I got that cruise book you can look through. And
Yeah, I've been kind of flipping through it as we're talking.
some stuff here on the Capricornus. You can read.
All right. Now, was this a fairly new ship then when you got to it?
No, it was in World War II in the Gulf of Leyte, and I just got a book
Yeah, tell me about that.
on that. And I just read that book, and it was one of the biggest decisions in the war. Once they took Leyte, got the Japanese off there, they pretty much done.
Yeah,
So,
quite a history.
she was in the Pacific then, and when I got her in the Atlantic.
And so back in '77 when she was decommissioned, do you know what happened to it from there?
It went overseas somewhere to be scrapped.
Oh, yeah. I saw. So my ship had been commissioned in '59, and it saw action in Vietnam. And then, by the time I got to it in the '80s, it was pretty used up. And they sold it. And I just saw pictures on the internet where they were scrapping it. It was kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but that's where it went.
Yeah. When you spend a lot of time on those ships, you really get to know them.
Yeah, I served watches in the engine room making fresh water for the showers and for the boilers. Then I had a watch in after steering, sit there and watch the rudder move. I don't know what that was for. And then I had a lifeboat watch there occasionally, so 3 different watch schedules.
Well, how many EVAPs did they have on there then to make fresh
Just
water?
one.
Well, really? Wow. So if that went down,
There was
that's
somebody
a
on
problem.
it constantly, me or somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think we had 2, but I remember one was always down. So you'd get halfway to wherever you're going, and no one could take showers unless you want to take a saltwater shower. Which, by the way, I don't recommend.
No.
I'd rather stink than take a saltwater shower. But yeah, so talk a little bit about that, because I don't know that people understand that ships make their own fresh water. They don't have these big freshwater tanks they refill all the time.
No.
They actually make it. So how does that work?
Well, you boil the salt water, and it makes steam, then they condense the steam in the water. So that's how you get fresh water, from seawater.
Yeah, and you guys make a lot of it because your boilers need the fresh water, right?
Yes. Well, we had a vial with purple stuff in it. You had to test each batch. If it wasn't clean enough for the boilers, it had to go to drinking water. It had to be absolutely pure to go to the boilers. They didn't want to get lime in them tubes.
Right, because the heat and the lime caused, yeah. That's interesting. If it wasn't good enough for the boilers, you guys got to drink it then. Wow.
Well, still good.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It never really tasted all that great, but it got the job done for sure.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a simple process, but it's a huge piece of machinery that does all that.
The only thing is, down in the engine room was hot.
Yeah.
I found a big cast iron thing about this high, a round thing. I'd pull that right into the vent that come from the upper deck. So the wind would blow right on my face. Well, that was good.
That helps.
Found a way to beat some of the heat.
Yeah. Now, did you guys have to worry about steam leaks too?
Yeah, them are dangerous.
Yeah.
They'll cut you right.
Yeah, because it's
Like
all high pressure steam, right?
Yeah.
And you don't see it or necessarily hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they took pretty good care of those. Wrap them and paint them. They're pretty good.
Well, good. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about, or that you want that we haven't covered here about your time in service, or anything else?
No, I enjoyed being in the service. I mean, it's just some things I didn't care for, but mostly I had a good time.
Yeah.
Done my job.
You could say that about any job, though, right? There's always going to be something you don't really care
I
for.
like to be on the landing craft, taking them Marines to the shore and dumping them out. We could haul their trucks and their trailers and everything in one of the big 53-footers.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't think people realize how big those things are, too. I mean, that's a lot of equipment and people to haul
just
back
like
and
they
forth.
see in the movies, you run the beach and bam, goes the ramp and out they go.
Yeah.
So.
I can imagine how those guys felt in World War II, hitting the beach at that point.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have been there.
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, good. I mean, we've covered pretty much everything. Your time in the Navy, and is there anything about after the Navy that we haven't talked about, or that you'd like to?
No, not really. I didn't. Like I said, I didn't go to the. What the heck they call that? Can't remember now.
Well, you'll remember it about an hour from
now. Yeah.
That's what happens to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other question is that we talked a little bit about this before we got on camera, but so you're originally from the Clarkson area, but now you're here in Holly, and for the audience listening, it's a beautiful home. Talk a little about how you ended up here and where you live now.
Well, we searched everywhere to find a vacant property to put a house on, and we finally found this one. And Linda kept saying, I want to be close to town so I can walk to town. So this one worked out. It was vacant, and we bought it. And while it was being built, we lived in a condo north of town. And then when it was done, we moved here, and we've been here almost 5 years now. So.
Did you come watch and supervise the excavation?
I dug the basement.
Oh, you did? I was going to ask. So you
I
dug the
borrowed
basement?
a friend's machine, dug the basement myself.
Wow.
Yeah. And then my son run the dozer when we were working, and I run the excavator. And so that's what happened here. It's got here.
And then your son built this house too?
Yeah, he's a builder now.
Yeah.
He went back, got his builder's license. And he had a college degree in something, I don't remember what it was. But when we closed up, he went back and got a builder's license and went to work building, doing remodels and building.
Yeah.
So
that's sort of running your family, do you think? I mean, your dad was an excavator, and you were an excavator, and now your son is in the building trades.
yeah. My other son, my oldest son now works for Mitsubishi. He helps design the cooling systems for the air conditioning and stuff on the engine. And my youngest son, well, I said he's a builder.
Yeah.
So,
you grandkids?
I got a bunch of those.
They keep you busy?
Yeah. I forget how many.
Probably easy to do. I only have one, so I can't forget,
Oh,
or I'm
yeah.
in trouble. But yeah.
No, I have more than that.
Yeah. How do you like being a grandpa?
That's good. They like me.
Yeah. You find yourself exhausted when they leave, though?
Not really.
Yeah.
I remember my granddaughter, my youngest son's daughter. He only had one daughter. We used to play, have a tea party. I'd sit down with her when she was little, and we'd have fake tea. And where we lived in Clarkston, our old house was on one road, and then I got on the main road, on Mabee Road, and built a house. Well, my granddaughter would come through, and she called that the secret way, because she could walk from her house to our house without going out in traffic.
Oh.
So that was good.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Tea parties and secret passages. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Seems like life's been pretty good to you.
Oh yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Other than recently, I had a couple of falls. So I was at the National Cemetery one day, standing up next to this guy's car, and all of a sudden I'm on my butt on the ground. Don't know what happened. And then my wife was doing something here with a hose, watering something. She said, I was sitting on the deck there. She said, come and help me. So I got up and boom, fell down, hit my head, and I had 12 stitches. Went to the hospital for 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm trying to get through all that. So I don't know what caused it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They haven't found that out yet. They took away a bunch of my medicine that causes that dizziness or whatever it was. So they took away a bunch of those. So I'm getting better.
Well, good.
So I use this walker pretty much. But now I'm getting where I can go without that if I have to.
Yeah. You don't seem like the complaining type of guy, so oh, very good. Well, all right, we've talked about a lot of things. We covered your life. I always ask this one question before we close out a conversation, and that is, when someone's listening to your story years from now, you know, when neither one of us are still here, what message would you like to leave for people?
About my time in the service?
Your time in the service, or just about your life in general, or a piece of advice that you would give to people, just anything like that.
Well, I had a good time in the Navy. I enjoyed that. Now that I'm home and don't work anymore, we go a lot of places. We travel a lot. We go to Florida in the winter, every winter, and go all over Florida, different condos and different places. And it's been great.
Well, good. All right. Well, thanks for taking time out of your day, Gary, to sit here and talk with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. That's good.
Thank you for watching Veterans Archives. We hope you enjoyed this veteran story. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, like and share our videos, as well as checking us out on social media. We're on Facebook and TikTok, LinkedIn, X, and Instagram. Be sure to check out those pages, share, and like. And for more information about what we do, go to www.veteransarchives.org.